In today's video, I'm going to be answering some of the most frequently asked questions I receive from you guys in the comment section and also in my DM. I'm going to be answering questions like the name of my school, how much it costs to study medicine from first year to fourth year, the admission requirements, as well as if foreign students are allowed to work here in the Philippines after studying medicine here, and lots more. So if this is something you would like to watch, make sure to stick around. Hello lovelies, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Adi and I am a third year medical student currently studying in the beautiful country of Philippines. So on my channel, I create content about medicine as well as my experiences as a foreign student living and studying here in the Philippines. So if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I am so grateful. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, I just hope that you find a reason to subscribe to my channel. So without wasting much time, if this is the kind of video you like to watch, I'll see you right after this. So the first question I get asked most of the time is the name of my school. To be honest with you guys, it's intentional. I intentionally do not want to mention the name of my school on YouTube, not because it's a big deal, just for my own personal reasons. I really do not want to mention the name of my school here on YouTube. So this is what my school looks like. So this is what my faculty building looks like. It extends from here down to this place. Yeah, I'm actually not going to show you guys what the inside looks like, but anyways, this is a sneak peek of what my school looks like. Okay, yeah. But if you're really considering to come here in the Philippines and you really genuinely want to know the name of my school, then you can actually reach out to me on Instagram, Facebook or Twitter. My handle remains Adi Mimi, and I'm also going to be leaving the names of my social media handles on the screen. If you reach out to me via DM, I'm definitely going to reply you. That's if you really do want to know the name of my school. And then this leads me to the second question, which says how much does it cost to study medicine here in the Philippines? A lot of people have asked me this question. Actually, it's one of the frequently asked questions I receive. People ask like how much it costs to study medicine. So I actually did some mathematics for you guys, and the thing is that tuition differs, right, from school to school. So it depends on the particular school and also the city that you study. I believe that I actually study in a city called Cebu City, which is one of the big cities in Philippines. So I think schools here are kind of a bit higher, I would say, but then there are also other schools that are quite affordable. For example, I know that schools in the province are kind of cheaper, I would say, but the breakdown I'm going to be giving you guys, I may not know like the exact tuition other schools pay. I really may not know in details, but the information I'm giving you guys is based on how much I pay in my school. Okay, so to proceed, I'm going to be giving you guys the equivalent of the peso amount in Nigerian currency as well as in US dollars. This is also to give you guys, for my Nigerian subscribers, it will give you guys an idea of how much this money is in Naira. And also, if you live in other countries, when you get the US equivalent, then you can also convert it to your own currency. So moving forward, in my first year, I paid 256,000 peso, which is equivalent to 2,560,000 naira, and converting it to US dollars, it comes up to 5,093 US dollars. And then in my second year, I paid 202,390 peso. This comes up to 2,023,900 naira, and in dollar equivalent, that is about 4,027 US dollars. Then for my third year, the current fee is roughly about 190,000 peso, which is about 1.9 million naira, and then converting it to US dollars is about 3,780 US dollars. And then for 40, I'm not yet in 40, I'm actually in my third year, but I did ask the current fourth years, I asked them about their tuition, and my friend said their tuition for fourth year is 170,000 peso, which in conversion to naira is about 1.7 million naira, and in conversion to US dollars is about 3,382 US dollars. So I actually after I computed this, I also did an addition. So in total, from first year to your fourth year, it costs about 818,390 peso, and then converting it to naira, it's about 8,183,900 naira, and then converting it to US dollars, it's about 16,282 US dollars. So I hope this helps you to have an idea of the total amount you'll be paying from first year to your final year. This is like based on what I paid in my own school. So this amount may be higher in some schools, and it can even be lower in some schools, so depending on the school, but this information is based on how much I paid in my school. And then moving further, I'm also going to be giving you guys details regarding the rent. So now when it comes to rent, it depends on your tastes. It depends on your taste basically, and the kind of apartment you want to live in. So here we have studio type, we have self-contained, we have shared apartments. So it depends on the type you want. For me, for example, I live in a shared apartment, in the sense that it's a 2-bedroom apartment, but one of the rooms, it's really big. Like this room, I have a roommate, so but though she's currently not in Philippines at the moment, but we are about 3 people sharing this apartment. So by the time you get the bill and then you split the bill, it's a lot cheaper. But some people really don't like to live in a shared apartment. Some people live in studio apartments, some people live in single room apartments. So it depends on what you really want. But on the average, rents here, we pay rent every month, so it's a monthly thing. You pay monthly, unlike in Nigeria. We do pay yearly in Nigeria, but here in the Philippines we pay monthly. So from my own observation, to get a good apartment, it costs between 5,000 to 12,000 peso. This is like an average budget. It may be higher depending on your taste, you know. It may be higher or it may be lower depending on your taste, but on the average, you can spend roughly between 5,000 to 12,000 peso every month. So converting it to naira, it's about between 50,000 naira to 120,000 naira every month. In US dollars, it's between 100 to 240 US dollars. Then coming to internet bills, water, and electricity bills, like I mentioned earlier, it also depends on the kind of apartment you live in. For example, if you live alone, that means you're going to be paying these bills alone. But if we live in a shared apartment, the kind I live in, so when we get the internet bill, we get to share it amongst ourselves, so it's kind of a bit cheaper for us. Based on how much I pay here, internet bills, water bills, and electricity bills, it's roughly between 1,100 peso to 1,400 peso. So converting this to naira, it's between 11,000 naira to 14,000 naira, or in US dollars, it's between 22 to 28 US dollars, and this bill is per month. You guys, I really want to make this video today, but it's kind of noisy in my area. But anyways, please ignore any noise you hear, okay? So the third question I get asked again is about the admission requirements. So if you're coming to do pre-med, you're expected to have your high school certificates or your results, and if you're Nigerian, you're expected to have passed your West Africa Senior Secondary School Certificate examination. That's a mouthful, but anyways, it's known as WASE. So you should have passed your WASE, and then obviously your international passport. I think that's the basics for pre-med. Then for medicine proper, you should have completed a first degree. If you have a first degree, then obviously you should submit your first degree certificate and your transcript. And if you've done your pre-med, maybe the 1 year 6 months BS bio they do here, then you should also present your certificate. In addition to this, you should also have your NMAT results. So NMAT is National Medical Admission Test. So this is a test that is given for every student that wants to go into medical school. But the thing is that some schools can actually accept you. However, you will need to sign a document that you would pass the NMAT, and also the cutoff for this NMAT, it varies from school to school. It's not a fixed score, so it varies from school to school. I've already mentioned this in my other videos. For some schools it's 40, for some schools it's as high as 80, so it depends on the school. But anyways, you also need your NMAT results. And then the fourth question I get asked is, are you allowed to work as a student? So guys, the thing is, with your student visa here in the Philippines, you're really not legally allowed to work. I would say I don't know any medical student who also has a job, like a legal job they attend to. I really don't know anyone. It's not allowed here in the Philippines. So as a medical student, you're expected to be a medical student. You're not expected to work. So it's something you really need to keep at the back of your mind. You cannot work legally, officially, with your student visa. Okay. The fifth question is, can you stay back after graduation to write the board exams and practice medicine here in the Philippines? I've actually mentioned this in one of my interviews or in one of my videos. People actually say there are actually steps if you really want to stay back here and practice. But to be honest with you, I don't know any Nigerian students. Maybe for other countries, I really don't know, but I don't know any Nigerian student that has been able to, finish medical school here, stay back here to write the board exams, because there are lots of requirements which sometimes is very difficult to get. I actually do know a friend who after she graduated, she went ahead to do the postgraduate internship. So postgraduate internship here is equivalent to the housemanship we do back in Nigeria. So she stayed back here to do her PGI, and she still was not able to write the board exams because of the so many requirements and documents they asked her to bring, which she was not able to bring. So I think it's something you should keep at the back of your mind. If you're looking for a country where you want to study, stay back, write board exams, and start practice, I'm not really sure I would advise you to come here. Yeah, that's the truth. I won't really advise you to come here. I can only speak for Nigerian students, or I think this is also applicable for other foreign students. So what most students do is, after graduation, they go back to their country, write their board exams in their home country, and after the board exams, they go for their internship. So to be honest with you, I don't know anyone who has been able to write Philippine board exam as a Nigerian. If you do know anyone, please, I would be willing to meet the person, because right now I don't know anyone, and it's something you should know. Okay. The last but not the least question is, are Filipinos welcoming to foreign students? This question, to be honest, it's relative. Basically, it's relative, but on the average, I think they are open to foreign students. However, I also think that this has to do more with an individual. I'm not just going to be generalizing it. I've met lots of Filipino students that are very, very open and welcoming to foreign students, even those that are not students. Like, I've met so many amazing Filipinos. However, on the other hand, there are also Filipinos that's kind of, not like they're not welcoming, but they are kind of on their toes when they are around you. I think it has to do with an individual. Some are very super nice, welcoming. Like my landlady, this house I live in, the landlady is so nice. Like she's just an amazing and sweet woman. But then my former landlady, she is not. So do you get? So I think it has to do more on an individual, as well as the level of exposure the person has. But on the average, I would say yes, they are welcoming to foreigners. But then you can also meet those that are not so welcoming, So yes, and these are like the main questions, or the frequently asked questions that I have received so far in my comments and also in my DM. If you also have more questions to ask me, please feel free to ask those questions, and I'll definitely be addressing them. And you guys, please don't forget to watch my ads. If you want to support this channel, please watch my ads, like my videos if you really enjoy them, subscribe to my channel, and also make sure to share my videos to your family and your friends. This will go a long way. This is actually a way for you to support my channel. Most importantly, please do take out time to watch my ads as much as possible. Don't skip my ads. And yeah, this brings me to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to be seeing you in my next one. Take care. Bye.